This is your Adventist News, a service of the South Bahamas Conference of Seventh-day Adventists. I'm Tamika Fox. In this week's broadcast, Bahamas Academy celebrates the class of 2026. This story and more on this week's Adventist News. Excitement was in the air as Bahamas Academy celebrated its graduating class of 2026. The week began on June 9th with the promotion exercises for the lower division under the theme Rooted in Faith, Growing in Knowledge at the Holy Trinity Activities Center. The first ceremony was held for the students in the Early Learning Center. The service showcased special musical selections and poems from the students of K2 to K5 that highlighted their growth, skills, and spiritual foundation they developed over the past school year. The special address was given by educator Pauline Raman, who commended the students for their hard work and shared the importance of having the essential tools to continue to grow into holistic students.
Without Jesus, we are weak and we find ourselves doing things we should not do. Boys and girls, parents, teachers, family, and friends, when we let Jesus be our light, he tells us which way to grow, and he gives us the strength to overcome the temptations that comes our way.
The promotion exercise continued with the presentations of diplomas and awards for the students in K5. We commend the students, parents, and school for their hard work as the K5 students officially transition to the elementary division. The day continued at Holy Trinity Activities Center for the graduation service of the 6th grade class. During the ceremony, the graduating class showcased their musical skills and were urged by administrators to carry their values into the next chapter of their academic journeys as they transition into junior high school. The ceremony's guest speaker, Marcia Musgrove, an environmental leader, National Teacher of the Year, and proud alumna of Bahamas Academy, delivered a spirited address to the students, reminding them that they had a purpose.
He made you in his image to learn, to love, to create, and to relate. He knit you together in your mother's womb in seed form, fearfully and wonderfully made, a unique, one-time, limited edition, because the Most High God, creator of the universe, the galaxies, the stars, the oceans, and the forests, thought that the Bahamas and the world needed one of you.
The service continued with a presentation of academic awards. Alejandro Camacho was named the valedictorian of the class of 2026, finishing his elementary years with a 96.7% cumulative average. Camacho's achievement was summarized by his testimony he shared with the audience.
My journey at Bahamas Academy began in grade 3 with Mrs. Jones. She had the biggest challenge of all, teaching a student who could not speak English. I still remember Monday, January 16, 2022, when my mom dropped me off at Bahamas Academy. I was afraid of this new beginning, but I knew that God was only a prayer away and that I was not alone. Amazingly, within just 4 months, I was speaking English and making friends.
During his academic journey, Camacho's biggest achievement was making the decision to be baptized during a week of prayer service. Camacho also shared with his peers the importance of hard work and trusting in God.
One lesson I have learned is that everyone can achieve great things if they're willing to work hard and trust God. Success is not only about awards, degrees, or achievements. It is also about preparing our hearts for God's kingdom.
Janiyah McKenzie was awarded the salutatorian title, achieving a 95.09 final average. McKenzie delivered a moving tribute to the teachers and family members who formed the village that raised the graduating class. A long-standing tradition at Bahamas Academy is the passing of the torch, symbolizing the transfer of leadership and the continuation of excellence. Torchbearer Avila Walking presented the flame to the upcoming leaders of the class of 2027, Taraj Uriz and Carson Camp. Following the passing of the school's symbolic torch of leadership from the 6th grade class to the upcoming 5th graders, South Bahamas Conference President and Chairman of the school board, Pastor Kenneth DeVoe, led a dedicatory prayer over the children, officially closing the elementary chapter for the 31 students as they prepare to step into the secondary division this coming autumn. On June 11th, Bahamas Academy celebrated the 58 students of the secondary division at the Joe Farrington Auditorium under the theme, Leaving Lasting Legacies. Dubbed the Indelible Class of 2026, the graduates were challenged by school administrators to anchor their futures in strong personal character and resilience. The commencement address was delivered by Bahamas Academy alumna Opal Roach, a seasoned media professional who rose from a club reporter to general manager of the Broadcasting Corporation of the Bahamas. Roach used her 30-year professional journey to remind students that life rarely moves in a straight line and true success requires patience.
Because success is usually much slower than social media makes it look. Success is showing up every day. Success is learning from your mistakes. Success is getting up after disappointments. Success is refusing to quit. That is why I tell young people all the time, don't be discouraged if success takes time. Your character is more important than your title. People will remember your honesty, your kindness, your integrity. Never sacrifice your values for temporary success.
Roach emphasized that the values the students learned at Bahamas Academy would serve as the foundation for the graduates as they navigate an unpredictable world. Following the presentation of diplomas and special awards, valedictorian Christopher Carter delivered a powerful address reflecting on the resilience he saw in his classmates as they worked hard to achieve their school goals.
Some of us struggled silently. Some of us struggled openly. Some battled self-doubt, personal loss, financial hardship, anxiety, disappointment, and fear of failure. Others had responsibilities waiting for them at home while still trying to succeed in school. All of us carried different burdens. We may not have all been in the same boat, but we weathered the same storm, high school. That is what makes this achievement so meaningful. The diploma we'll receive is not just a piece of paper with our name and school logo on it. It represents our resilience. It represents late nights, early mornings, sacrifices, tears, determination, and perseverance.
In her address, salutatorian Kaylee Calvin thanked the educators and parents for their sacrifices and dedication toward the class of 2026. The ceremony concluded with a traditional turning of the tassels from the right side to the left, symbolizing the students' official transition from candidates to graduates. They were officially welcomed into the Bahamas Academy Alumni Association, charged with the mission to step into the world and leave marks that time cannot erase. When we return, we'll have more on what's coming up in the South Bahamas Conference.
Imagine a place where faith meets purpose, where leaders, entrepreneurs, and mission-driven professionals gather with one vision: to serve God through their gifts and industries. This year, the ASI Inter-American Division invites you to the annual convention 2026 under the powerful theme, Living in Purpose. From August 12th to 15th, join us at the beautiful Barcelo Resort in Punta Cana, Dominican Republic, a breathtaking setting designed for inspiration, connection, and renewal. Experience inspiring messages from spiritual leaders, engage in relevant seminars and practical workshops, build meaningful networking connections, explore dynamic exhibits, and enjoy a world-class, all-inclusive experience. This is more than a convention. It is a movement of lay members committed to advancing God's work in every sphere of influence. Come ready to grow, Come ready to connect. Come ready to live in purpose. Register today at asi.interamerica.org. ASI Inter-American Division Annual Convention 2026. We'll see you in Punta Cana.
Welcome back to our Adventist News, and coming up in the South Bahamas Conference. The Atlantic Caribbean Union Women's Ministries Department is calling all women to be a part of their 2027 devotional book. Interested individuals are asked to email their stories and testimonies to 2027devotional at atcounion.org on or before August 31st, 2026. The Francophone Seventh-day Adventist Church continues its great evangelistic campaign until June 27th, 2026. The speaker for this campaign is Pastor Ernst Prince, pastor of this church. Churches are looking forward to hosting their Vacation Bible School for the summer. Philadelphia Church will host its VBS under the theme, Dare to be a Daniel. Children's VBS will run from July 5th to 10th, from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. And the Youth VBS is scheduled for July 12th to 17th, from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. The South Andros District will host its VBS from June 29th to July 3rd, from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Bethany Church welcomes all to its VBS from July 20th to 24th, from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Berea Church will begin its VBS on August 10th and conclude on August 15th, from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. The ASI Bahamas chapter is inviting all to the 2026 IAD ASI Convention in the Dominican Republic from August 12th to 19th, 2026. For more information, contact 556-0492 or 428-4251. Feel free to visit the South Bahamas Conference website at southbahamasconference.org to receive more information on all our upcoming conference events. There, you can also view a rebroadcast of our Adventist News Update, along with other local programming from our cable channel ATV 658, and read the weekly logos and the Adventist page from the Nassau Guardian.
Summer is a time for sunshine, outdoor adventures, vacations, and making memories with family and friends. But as temperatures rise, it's important to take simple steps to protect your health and well-being. One of the most important is staying hydrated. Hot weather causes your body to lose fluids faster through sweating, which increases the risk of dehydration. Drink water regularly throughout the day. Staying hydrated helps regulate body temperature, supports organ function, and keeps your energy level steady. Summer is also a great time to enjoy fresh fruits and vegetables. Foods like watermelon, mangoes, oranges, strawberries, cantaloupe, cucumbers, tomatoes, and leafy greens are rich in water, vitamins, and minerals. They help keep you refreshed, support your immune system, and boost your energy during hot days. Protecting your skin from the sun is just as important. Too much UV exposure can damage your skin and increase your risk of skin cancer. Wear sunscreen, seek shade when possible, and use protective clothing like hats and sunglasses. Whenever you can, plan outdoor activities during the cooler morning or even hours to reduce the risk of heat exhaustion and heat stroke. Watch for warnings such as dizziness, headaches, nausea, weakness, heavy sweating, or confusion. If these occur, move to a cool place, drink water, and seek medical help if needed. This summer, stay hydrated, eat fresh fruits and vegetables, and protect yourself from the sun. Take care of yourself and enjoy all that this season has to offer. This has been Kenesha Sims with your health tip courtesy of Adventist Television. And remember, God wants us to prosper and be in good health.
go now to the Adventist News Network with our news feature from around the world.
As part of the GFFO project funded by the German Federal Foreign Office, ADRA Mali and AFAD Mali distributed hygiene and sanitation supplies to 8 health centers in Mali's Tuminian district. Organizers said the initiative aimed to strengthen sanitary conditions in local health facilities and support infection prevention. A total of 486 hygiene and sanitation items and pieces of equipment were distributed across 3 communes in the district. Project leaders said the support is intended to improve hygiene and sanitation conditions in health facilities while contributing to the prevention of waterborne diseases and infections linked to inadequate hygiene. Organizers added that the GFFO project continues to prioritize support for local health services and safer healthcare environments for communities in the Tuminian district.
Well, that's it for our Adventist news from the South Bahamas Conference of Seventh-day Adventists. To share what is happening at your church, please email your news stories and upcoming events to sbcadventistnews@gmail.com. To view a rebroadcast of the Adventist news along with other programming and to keep in touch with what's happening at our conference, visit our website at southbahamasconference.org. The SBC Media Network's Facebook and Instagram pages are filled with lots of materials from the Communications Department, so you would want to check those out. And remember to subscribe, like, follow, and share. You can watch and listen to programs from our radio station, Word SBC 88.3 FM, and our Adventist television channel, ATV 658. Get updates, insights, and first-hand information from the SBC Media Network as it happens. The programming from ATV 658 can also be viewed on the South Bahamas Conference YouTube channel, so feel free to watch a recap of our Adventist news. On behalf of our production team, it was our pleasure to bring you tonight's news update. I'm Tamika Fox for the SBC Media Network. Have a happy Sabbath.